Hello friends, we will be starting momentarily. Get a late start today. I'm going to explain why, don't you worry. If you're watching, if you're tuning in, say hello. This is going to be a super short episode, like maximum 15 minutes. So I'm going to give you a bunch of updates, let you know what's going on, and then give you some things to look forward to. So hello if you are out there. And if you're catching the replay, let me know. There's gonna be some weird things going on. That's part of my update here. Oop, yeah, if I freeze, don't worry about it. Alright, let's bring down this music player intro. Ooh, where's our music player intro? Who knows? Huh? Oh, what? There we go. Hello, welcome to Baby Talk. My name is Lynn Clementi Hicks, and I'm giving you a jam-packed mini episode today of what has been going on. So, most exciting thing is that the camera that had broke a few weeks ago came back. It's back from the repair shop and the camera is working. However, I forgot about all the settings that I need to get right in order for it to look good, and here's what I'm dealing with, guys. Let me bring this up here for you. So this is my nice camera. Great, lovely like background, but you can see here I do not have the frame rate correct. So it is not where I need it to be. So I am using my iPhone, which is what you're seeing here. And this was giving me problems yesterday. So I am actually doing it as a screen capture. And I know all this techie stuff probably doesn't matter to you. But the reason I'm putting it out there is this is part of why I was late today. I was trying to get this all sorted out for you. So I obviously have a little bit more work to do before Wednesday's show. So I believe Wednesday I will have a guest on to talk about skincare products that are safe for you to use during fertility and pregnancy. I will be confirming that. We might push it back to next week just so I can give myself a little bit more time to prepare. I also talked to an amazing person that I met in one of the Facebook groups whose journey is, it's unfortunately common with the people in the groups that I deal with, but I think her story and the willingness that she has to share it is super important because fertility journeys and pregnancy journeys, guys, are often way tougher and longer than other people realize. People are very private about this, and this woman that I met is willing to share her story, the struggles that they've had, all the losses, and that she's still going. And it's inspiring, and I think that it's awesome to have it out there so people feel less alone if they are dealing with the same type of thing. So that's awesome to look forward to. And then we've got Lauren coming up, I believe, next week. So I think we might actually have guests on every day next week if I push everything back. Now, why would I want to push things back? Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I had a rough weekend. We had our IUI procedure on Saturday. So that's, a big update. Probably should have led with that since, that's why you guys watch, for the updates on, how things like that are going. Let me see if I can actually, real quick, take this off here. There we go. Now you just have me. Awesome. We had our IUI procedure on Saturday. Now, the first time that we had the IUI procedure, like, I was all in. I got the McDonald's fries and I got the pineapple, and I was like super, really like, oh man, this just feels like it's gonna work. I don't know. That's probably what a lot of women feel like on their first one. Even though I've been exploring this with so many people who have dealt with loss and it's not working the first time, and how long that they've been trying after multiple IUIs, multiple IVFs and everything, and yet here I was still thinking, oh, that won't be me. My first IUI might work. Well, that was not the case. So as you know, we started our second round of IUI right away, and that procedure was Saturday. And this time I'm still optimistic, and I'm still hopeful, but I am not as hopeful as the first time around. guess, curbing my expectations a little bit. And I don't know what it was, but on Saturday, I just kind of fell into a very big slump. Just couldn't seem to, I don't know, get the energy I needed to get things done this weekend. I had a long list of things I wanted to do and finish, chores to do, and I gave myself a break. I said, you know what, Lynn, if you're not feeling it, you need to take care of yourself and just get your head right. I don't know. I don't even know why, but I cried. I cried on Saturday. I don't know what over. I don't even remember what triggered it. But I felt embarrassed about my tears, which I haven't in a while. And the reason I'm saying this is because I think this happens for a lot of people, not just in the fertility journey, but when you cry over something that you would think other times you would be strong enough not to cry over. And those moments are okay. It's okay to cry. And I felt so embarrassed. I felt like I was being a burden to Bert. And I think that's the other reason that we get embarrassed about crying is you know, we don't want to be a burden to somebody else. But we talked about it. I was able to say those words to Bert, you know, and say, hey, I'm feeling like I'm weighing you down here, that I'm, you know, that you have to stop what you're doing and take care of me. And that's not his experience of it. And he was able to share that with me, is that he didn't feel like that's what was going on. And he reassured me that it's okay, you know, that we all have our moments and that we all have them differently. You know, Bert's not a crier when it comes to, you know, when he's having a bad day. He does it differently. And somehow I managed to help him and not feel weighed down by it either. So this just looks different for everybody. And I just want to just reassure you guys, if you have those moments of crying, you know, beating yourself up, or just feeling like just things aren't going right, that's okay. That's totally fine. Let those tears flow. It's fine. You know, allow yourself that room. Allow yourself to say, hey, I'm going to just kind of put things off a little bit and get my head straight. And then I will get those other things done. They can wait right now. So hopefully you guys are able to make that space for yourself. And I don't know. Hopefully me sharing my experience is making it easier for you guys to do that. Okay, so this is weird. So our lease on our car was up. We like to lease just for the peace of mind of, you know, having a new car for 3 years and then give it back and never have to worry about updating. We built it into our budget. It's just a decision we had made. So our lease was up and we went in on Saturday to see what our options were, and then ended up going home with our new car, new lease. So that was kind of exciting, but oddly enough, getting a new car used to be so exciting. And even despite doing that on Saturday, I was still in that weird slump. I don't know. Kind of weird that, you know, big, great things can happen and we can still feel not that great. But I did spend some time yesterday doing an activity that I know kind of helps bring me some peace. And that is, sorry guys, catching up on my little comments here. Lauren, so glad you're catching me live. I love all of your supportive comments and the replays. I dig those a lot. And hi, Mom. And I assume Dad too, because he messaged me. He's like, I don't see you live anywhere at 1 o'clock. Yes, I did get another Mazda, Lauren. Yeah, she's asking if I got a Zoom. I don't know, do they use that tagline anymore? I love that. Yes, I got another Mazda CX-5, and we're adults now, so we even upgraded to one of the packages with leather seats. Wow. The other one was a base model, because that's just what our budget was about. And yeah, now we're doing a little bit better and saved up because of the pandemic. We weren't going out as much and, you know, had a little bit of money in the bank, so we were able to upgrade and treat ourselves a little bit. So that's life. Oh, hello, Kelly. Thanks for watching. Kelly's watching over on YouTube. We got other people watching on Facebook. Thanks, guys. If anyone else is out there wants to say hi, please do. Even if you are new, I would love to meet you. If it's your first time here, type new in the comments. I'd love to give you a little shout out, and just know that you're out there. I have been putting myself out there to some new people, which is kind of exciting. And, you know, up to this point, the first 5 weeks, we're in week 6 now of live streaming. It's just been family and, you know, close friends that I already knew. So if you're new out there, I'd love to meet you and know that you're watching. I just said that. Very repetitive today. Okay. So, yep, new car, camera's back. Yesterday, I was just about to tell you what I was doing yesterday. And if you see an alien, don't worry, guys. It's just because of how my camera's set up today. Don't freak out. We are not under attack by aliens. There's that alien again. Okay. In my studio, do I want to risk doing this? In my studio, I have a window. It's right over here. And I have paper over it, right? Craft paper right now. And it's blocking the sun so that I'm not too blown out. And it's a decent camera shot for you guys to look at. But I was getting tired of the paper up there. It doesn't look super classy from where I'm sitting. So I decided to DIY it. Went over to Pinterest and said, how do I make Roman shades? And had some extra fabric laying around. And guess what, guys? I made Roman shades. So I am going to finish hanging those today. And I think what I'll do is once it's done, maybe I'll put some pictures up on my Facebook page to do a little bragging there. But what I want to do, and I might do more this week, I just need to reset. I'm feeling a little off, with the balance emotionally and my feelings and everything. So this week I'm going to, I think, do a... Ooh, looks like we lost that. Oh, there we go. We're back. Okay. I'm going to be focusing on wellness for me, and I'm going to take you along on that journey. I have a gift card from some friends for some acupuncture I hope to put to use and show you what that is like for fertility, because it's a little bit different than just going in for regular acupuncture. I hope to be doing some more crafting and sharing that with you, maybe inspiring you a little bit, or at least just giving you a little peek into the world of Lynn's creativity. But hopefully inspiring mostly, because that's, I don't want to just sit here and brag about myself. I would hope to put my messages out there so that it's helpful for other people. I feel like I'm missing some other updates. Is there anything else that I needed to tell you guys? I don't know. All right. Oh, yesterday it was my nephew Nolan's second birthday, so we were over visiting with family, and that was absolutely wonderful. It's always nice to see family. I see the comments here. It's just mom today. Dad's gonna watch later on. Cool. And then Christy, nice to meet you. Come on now, Christy, you've watched before, but thanks for popping by, and you're adorable. The family getting together with family yesterday was so wonderful, and Nolan is so full of energy. He probably should have been down for a nap, but he is like, no way, there's all these people here and they're all paying attention to me and laughing and giggling, and they he's an attention. He loves the attention on him. And I think I was similar as a kid. And I keep joking, when he gets a little bit older, it'll be the Lynn and Nolan show, because we just kind of like putting ourselves out there for people's entertainment. He is a ball of energy, so giggly, and a great kid. We were playing with like these, I don't know, Kelly, put it in the comments. Remind me what those big cushions are. So if you're a mom out there and you want like these awesome, if you've got the space for it, these like awesome cushions that you can rearrange into like different things that they can go crashing on, or build a little fort or something like that. These things are so cool. I can't wait to have my own kids so that I can play with these cushions then. We had a lot of fun with Kim's husband. My sister's husband was there, and he put on some of the like kids like toys. It was like a little play set with checkout lane and everything, and I don't know, that picture was hilarious too. I took that. He was I don't know, getting into it, and I think my sister and her husband, they, as far as I know, have decided not to have kids at all, but it's really fun to see how they engage. My sister doesn't really like holding babies, but when she does, it's always a lot of fun. Nuggets are what the cushions are called, Nugget, and I guess they're on back order because they're so popular, but look those up. I highly recommend them if you've got kids. They're perfect for tots, and I think they'll age pretty well too with I don't know, he's only 2. He's been bouncing around on them since I think he was like 18 months, and now I'm sure that they'll last him a few more years too. They're really nice. All right, so yeah, so we had the birthday yesterday. That was a lot of fun. Came home, worked on the Roman blinds, Roman shades, Roman blinds. I'm not sure if there's a difference or if one name's right or wrong. Hey, Spark, thanks for watching. Spark's not a fan of holding kids either. Sorry, I'm not putting comments up on screen today. I could, but I am not. There's that alien again. Uh, yeah, it's you don't have to hold kids. Bert didn't like holding his baby nephews, for a while either when they were first born. So that's okay. You don't have to hold kids. Don't ever feel like if someone hands you a kid, you could just be like, no, I'm good, thanks. I think, parents, especially in pandemic times, they're holding their kids constantly. They're not interacting with other people as much as they would pre-pandemic. Where everyone's like, oh, I'll hold the baby. They're like, hey, people, here, hold the baby. And you still don't have to. It's okay. And Spark, by the way, Bert and I don't know if you heard this part, but we got a new car, and we were wondering if you'd get upset for us naming our car after a celebrity or a character in a show, if that's allowed. When we were on Spark's podcast, there was a segment that we talked about where he doesn't think it's cool to name your kid after like a song or a show or a character or something like that, or I guess even a character in a book. But, that's his opinion, but it was kind of fun. But you did come up in conversation about that yesterday when I said, hey, what should we name our new car? And Bert's like, I don't know. Not sure. We have to wait and see if it comes to us, because cars are allowed. Okay. Thanks, Spark, for that permission. I appreciate it. All right, guys, so here's what I'm planning on doing. Let me know if you would be interested if I did a live session while I was crafting. Is that something you would watch, something you'd be interested in? And I can kind of just, spew out thoughts kind of like I am today, thoughts and updates and stuff while I'm crafting. Is that something you'd watch? I don't know. Let me know. And I might work that into the programming. I'm still trying out some new things, working on getting, the content figured out for this channel. Really narrowing down like who's watching, who I'm trying to, who this is for. But from what I gather, a lot of people are watching because they just want to keep up with our journey right now. Oh my God, Elliot's watching. Hello, Elliot. He's asking if we're going to name our car Ted Lasso. That is such a good idea. I love that because I love the show Ted Lasso. I know I've said that 500 times, so I don't have to do that. Oh, and he got a Golden Globe last night. I don't know if anyone caught that. It looked like, what is that, Jason Sudeikis? Is that his name? When they put him on, he was like, it seemed like he was wearing like a tie-dye hoodie, and it seemed like maybe he was high. It was kind of funny. Anyway, awesome show. They got an award for it. Check it out, Ted Lasso. It's on Apple TV. Thanks for watching, Elliot. That's a great name. Yeah, Ted Lasso. For the car. We could just call it Lasso. I don't know, Bert, if you're watching, let me know what you think. Kelly says her car's name is Faye. She's a Hyundai Sonata, I think. Sant? I don't know. Hyundai Santa Fe. There it is. Oh, I get it now. Faye for a Honda Santa Fe. Got it. Yeah, that's a great name, Faye. Like for a car. Would be even a good name to bring back for a baby even. Oh, is that what it was, Elliot? Yeah, it was just 3 a.m. I know Bert was like all geeking out because he's like, oh, I'm pretty sure he's high. And I'm like, I don't know. He just seems really out of it. Yeah. Spark thinks he was high too. Who knows? But it's a great show regardless. Doesn't matter. I never watch those award shows very much. Okay, I have been babbling about so many things. You guys did you give me any feedback if you'd be interested in watching me just like putz around with some whatever I'm making? Let's see here. Nuggets. Mom would watch. Still admiring my birthday card. Oh yeah, I did some watercolor on my mom's birthday card. That's what I was actually thinking about doing, is like some watercolor painting while I was blabbering on and on. Oh my God, Lauren's watched Ted Lasso twice and wanted to keep... Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. As soon as I watched Ted Lasso all the way through, I'm like, I literally would start it again because it was that good. Lauren, I'm so glad to find somebody else that loved it as much as I did. That's awesome. Okay, well, not a lot of feedback on the crafting with me. That's okay. Seems like you guys are in tune just to hear me blabber on. Hopefully I'll have my camera fixed. Maybe I'll get fancy and put an overhead camera in and maybe just do some watercoloring anyway. Oh, actually, Elliot, since you're watching, I've actually been meaning to reach out to you. I would like to have you on the show. I'm going to email you today or text you or something like that. I think that you'd actually be a good guest, but we'll chat that out. You had sent me an email back when all this was first happening, and I never responded to it because it was like, it hit me so hard on a level that I'm like, I couldn't put words into a response because it was just like, it was digging up so much inside of me. So I want to come back to that and maybe bring you on because I think it would be relevant. So I know that's quite a cliffhanger. So hopefully you agree to be on my show because now everyone will be like, what on earth is she talking about? What could he have possibly said? That was so intriguing. Okay. Guys, I'm going to cut this off. I said 15 minutes. It's been 20. Thank you so much for checking in on me. And just know everything is fine. I had a rough weekend. I'm feeling a lot better today. I'm catching up on all those chores that I pushed off all weekend. I'm looking over to my left and I see a pile of laundry that I need to get to. Oh, looks like it froze for a second again there. I will get this camera fixed today. I will be on Wednesday. We will have a good show no matter what on Wednesday. If there's any final comments or thoughts, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to dance it out and let this show come to a close. Thank you for watching. Love you guys so much. Mwah. Bye. Cue the music. Bop, bop, bop. Frozen. Frozen's such a great spot.